Why, hello there, internets. What's going on? It's time. It is Friday. Happy Friday, by the way. What is it? February 16th, 24. It's a little before 11 in the AM. Hope you all having or had a wonderful week. It's weekend time for all you 9 to 5ers, M through Fers. Anyway, it's time for some no noise. I'm Z Rex. We got plenty to talk about. We got some pumpage going on. We're getting a bunch of follow through on lots of coins, notably True Coin today. We had a couple big pumps yesterday. V-Chain was pumping a little bit, kind of as expected. We're getting some of these little shit coins pump a lay in here after Bitcoin just kind of hangs out over 48,000, which is all it needs to do, and that will be continuing. The one thing I would like to see, though, is for the total market cap for this to open and close this week above 800 billion. That would look super sexy. Well, where's all our oscillators? There we go. That would look super sexy and give me a lot more confidence that altcoins probably are going to moon a little bit more harder. Because if you look here, that's great English too, by the way. If you look here, we've got about $1 trillion to 1.1 trillion. Is kind of like the next little target. And so, that's a little extra 1.5 billion. I'm sorry, 150. Let me say it the weirdest way I can. Billion in the market cap action there. So that would pump a lot of these shit coins. Let's go to dominance real quick, see what it's doing. Man, flagging out. Nice dominance chart. We're getting above all the EMAs. It's been a while. 200 still sloped down, but, it doesn't really matter. This thing's been sloped down, I guess, technically for a while. And the only thing I really care about this chart for is when we're over 65-ish or so, which you can see I have an alert on here already at some point when that gets triggered. All right. Mama Bear, let's start with this bitch, as we traditionally like to do. We got pump time 3,000. Let's go to the daily. Let's ratchet down. Very nice. It's just vertical as F right now. I'm expecting some stalling coming up here in the next, maybe $2,000-$3,000, something like that. We do have that major resistance at 56,000. So, it looks really good. Don't get it twisted. But as we've pumped really hard here, I would not be surprised for this to kind of just chop. And to be real frank, I do believe the best case for bulls to pump a lay to where we get, all-time high moonshots for the best looking kind of stable chart is for this to actually chop right here between 56 and like maybe 48, something like this, and just chop fest all the way through this thing and then end up mooning afterwards. That would be very indicative of its previous behaviors. Not that it has to follow that or anything, but Mama Bear is a creature of habit. The one thing that I would not like to see is this to kind of just chill and then pump really hard and then pump again and then pump some more and be, oh gosh, hold on, and come up to the major 69,000 resistance before the halving. I would treat that as a very large sell the news event, especially if it was an aggressive, because if you think about how aggro that would have to be, we would pretty much have to go up another 35-40% by that time. And that's very short time, by the way. Now that's only about 50 to 60 days, depending on exactly when the halving happens. It's around the 15th or so, give or take, a handful of days. But I know everyone keeps posting 420. That would be pretty epic if it was on 420. That'd be hilarious. And why wouldn't it be? Of course, right? But anyway, pumping really hard up into that, I'd be a little bit concerned that is a huge sell the news event. That would be very different behavior as well of what it's done in the past. So right now, I think Chop Fest would be the best, most boring crap. And it would allow time for altcoin tendies to be realized. So just stay above 48K and it's all good in the hood. Same thing on futures. We are coming up against the underbelly of the local bottom at 16K back over here last January. So very nice. Get over that and we go into uber bull mode. As you can see, that will actually take a lot of strength by the bulls because as time goes on, it gets harder to get over. And hell, that's at 69K, sits right here. Funny enough, around April 20th. What the hell? Of course it's around that time. What else would it be? GBDC looks pretty badass above 42. Of course it's above 42. What what the hell, man? Oh shit. All right, now is this a deep retrace though? Let's check it out cuz it looks like we're there at the 886 level. Oh, we are at the 886 level, but look how we have breached it. Yeah, and I can't curve fit this at all to make it not breached. I guess maybe no, it is breached. So that's actually a good sign. Because if bears are really strong, a lot of times you'll get deep retraces, is what it's called, to the 786, 886 area. A lot of times you'll get those deep retraces into that zone. But almost always, if the excuse me, in this case, if the bulls are really, or the bears are kind of still lingering, they won't even let it go past the 886 level. So it's nice to see that getting breached. That's giving another column in the win, I guess the win column for the bears. Words are hard, apparently. This looks very good. Still cruising on up, man. I don't got no problems with this. Got very beautiful close on Wednesday's candle after the stream. Now we're open and close right up under the belly of the beast. This is also the bottom trend line from earlier in 2023, late 2022. And man, above that again would be super moon mode. And if we do get sustained business above these trend lines, I mean, we can probably look for close to all-time high attempts off of that. Beautiful structure though, looks very good. I know we got this horizontal here. That's the first line in the sand at about 27.20, but ultimately really above about 26 flat. It does look very good. Futures, same shit. And we got about that 25.50 cross. So long macro term is more about that 2600 level. Looks super good on Unicorn Shirt Man. Charlie ain't doing shit. He's just still going sideways. This is a little bit surprising. Hey, good morning, Mr. Hellbound. How are you doing, man? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, so we are kind of looking at Charlie Lee. Like, what are you doing in the corner over there? What the hell? We all know he also got out at the top at 300 way back in the day. Epic, legendary trader. Anyway, though, this does look still pretty good on the intermediate structure. You kind of have a little higher high here and higher lows building up, kind of a little bit of a trend line. It's sort of a sloppy ascending triangle, if you will, something like that. As long as it's holding this about 69 handle, or not handle, but like almost flat, 69 flat, maybe a little bit into the 68s. It looks pretty damn sexy. No momentum on any of the oscillators, just kind of a funky little chart. This would be good to see Litecoin rallying too, to kind of just give us an extra, we are in super bull mode. Because Litecoin generally does participate fairly well in leading, I don't know about leading the market, but participating with Mama Bear and Unicorn Man. Man, you can see this shit. We've been sideways as hell since summer of 2022. Very nice. Not really, though. ETC, beautiful. Love this chart. Looks great above 25.5. Nothing really different about that. Most of these charts are going to kind of be that way. XRPZ, look at that. Oh, man, I hope some of y'all took advantage of this low here. We were talking about it on Monday and also on Wednesday. This thing is poised for a nice little pop, especially with Bitcoin up, and now we're getting back over. This does look like it has turned into a confirmed. We need probably 2 more daily candles and a strong weekly. Hold on, before I say all the way confirmed. Yeah, if we can get this weekly to close above like 56.5, that would be super bullish. And that would be pretty much confirmation this is a false breakdown off of the trend line. Remember, we are all watching the same movie, right? So there's so many ways to skin the market cap. But one thing that usually doesn't lie is just basic candle structure. And this never went below here. It still made higher lows off the major structure. So that is very sexy. We do have a little trend line here. Let me draw this up because we do have kind of a nice little trend line there, pushing us into an apex at the very end of March. Of course, it's right before the halving. Interesting. Lots of pressure, guys. We're going to get big, big moves this year. Big, big moves, man, are coming. XLM, Same shit. Nice little pumpage. Looks very nice. Oh, yeah. Back on XRP. As long as this bitch is now holding 54-ish, it has gotten to a way more bullish posturing. No doubt. And you can even see DMI is attempting to take over to the power zone. Actually, no, it's not attempting. It did it yesterday. Very nice. And we got the bulls down here in the forgotten zone or the weak zone, too. So, hell yeah, brother. TRX, well, you already know this bitch has been working its way to 14 cents. It's been a freaking beautiful chart for over a year now. Just epico. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, 14 is uber resistance, though. 14.20, exactly. Of course it is. What else would it be? 14.20, and then after that, we kind of go into pretty much a price discovery. And do know we man, my words today, dude. What the hell? Ugh, I had some weird sleep last night, but I don't know. Moving along. We do have these little wicks on the candles at around 20 cents. So, yeah, that would probably be the next target on this if we got maybe a week or two open and close above the 14-cent level. We could be looking for that. Beautiful chart, has been for a hot minute. Oh, nice. Dot is actually doing a beautiful kind of little. Oh, what is this? Man, right above the 6.5, 7 area. This does look super sexy. Oh, yeah, we got the cross back. We're all angled up on the EMAs. Very nice. And I'm actually going to ratchet this up for the daily because if bulls are really here and with Bitcoin doing what it's doing, the bears shouldn't be able to get this below 690. Yeah, you already know. Oh, look at this Cardano. It's Pump Fest. And you're like, oh my God, what? Yeah, it's really that easy, y'all. You just got to listen to price and sit on your hands more than you want to. I know a lot of people get impatient and want to try to buy or short stuff when really, man, it's kind of, I don't know if you're a poker players out there, but, professional poker players will say, you fold most of the time. I mean, you only probably play 15 to like 25% of your hands or something like that. So most of the time you're sitting and waiting for the setups, and it's the same in trading too. ADA, beautiful chart above about 55 cents. No problems there. Again, most of these are going to look really good in pump mode until Mama Bear fails 48,000. I mean, it's really that simple. It's been that simple too. 28, 38, 48, 56. It's a little bit lower on that one. But EOS, very good above 75. Bitcoin Cash, beautiful chart above about 255, 260. Looks very sexy. Oh, man, this thing is set up to pump, y'all. BCH, Roger Ver is about to come back with a vengeance. He's going to come back from the Bitcoin grave, from the hate grave. Bitcoin SV, kind of in the real Bitcoin right here. 75 above that looks phenomenal. Would like to see the oscillators keep their momentum up here. Getting a little bit weak into the neutral zone here. So come on, man. What y'all doing? Just stay above 75 and pump it. Pump it. Oh, XMR. No one likes the privacy coins. Nobody wants to play with them. Looks okay, though, above like 115. Below that, you got to start questioning that shit. Hey, look at Zcash. Let's go. Hopefully some of y'all got in on this one too. Beautiful H pattern right here. We have not confirmed the H pattern being broken, but if we get over 24.20, it's more like 24.50, but we're going to force 24.20 on it. As we get above that, man, oh shit, we probably going to 30 with a quickness. So very nice setup for that. Good to see some follow through there. Dashy's getting out of its box. Looks very good above 27 handle. Very nice. Doge finally doing something at the close of Wednesday. Not really getting any follow through the last couple days. You already know, though, a lot of resistance at 9 cents. You can even see the bears trying to slap it before it even gets close to it. And I know it's only a third of a penny, but, we've been chopping around in 1 penny for quite a ways now. Quite a while now. So get over 9 and ultimately 10. And then this bitch probably moonshots to mid-teens is kind of that. Anything back below 7.5, 7.8, that's trash. STX has just been pumping. Not surprisingly. Oh, we do have a potential topping candle right here, though. Uh-oh. This candle right here, this is a shooting star doji candle. That does look a little bit rough and could potentially imply a little bit of exhaustion on this move. I mean, to be fair, it is up and freaking, I mean, look, it almost doubled already in a week. So it got a little excited. Let's see here. Yeah, weekly, a lot of resist. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. And we got mega resistance at 269. Where else would it freaking be, man? Where did it rally to? A little bit higher, 280. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so in the upper twos, we got mega resistance. So now that I saw that looking left, that's not a big surprise that we're getting a little bit of doji action here. Probably just need a little consolidation in this little zone. And it might even wait for Bitcoin to break 56K on this one because these are very correlated since it is ordinals and blah, 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 all that fun stuff. True is finally doing something. It's holding true to the pumpamentals. Look at this, like XRP's little false breakdown got over. See, is this what XRP is about to do? Literally got over what we were looking for in XRP, cut both EMAs with one, chilled, follow through, back over the trend line from the base. Boom, this is sexy. This is what we're looking for in XRP and a couple other coins as well because they have very similar structure. Very sexy time. This looks bullish AF above 50, or sorry, 5.5, not 55. Whoa. XRD Radix. I am sensing big pump coming to a exchange or wallet near you. I don't know. This is going to look pretty sexy after it clears 4.5. I'd be looking for a pretty easy pump to 5.5 pennies if that were the case. This bitch looks like it wants to kind of wake up right here. Just saying. V-Chain, what's up, V-Chain? Damn. Why are you doing this, V-Chain? Shit. Nice pump action. Very lovely move. I mean, could this get really any easier, y'all? I mean, I know it sounds crazy, and it's not actually easy at all because staying disciplined is incredibly difficult. Everyone knows that if you've even tried to work out in the gym or at your house consistently for a week, you know that it's very, very hard to do. So, same thing comes over to trading. It's just all about discipline and not letting your emotions get the best of you and let them decide your position entries and exits. You want to have all that kind of figured out when you open the trades. Plan your trade, trade your plan. That's it. Keep that in mind. That'll help prevent you from doing a lot of dumb shit, at least hopefully. So if we go back to the daily, look at this. Comes to our box, breaks out, retests. I mean, this is sine wave gorgeousness. Now, this is definitely a huge super pump. And you can see looking left that it is at the major resistance zone here at about 4.5, and also right here at the 200, which is kind of be expected to stall a little bit. So as long as we're kind of just chilling in the mid fours, it does look good, but would not be surprised to see a little bit of retracement down to maybe about 4-ish flat, and then we'll go from there. But man, look at the volume on this. Man, is that max volume? Hold up. No, not it's not max pumpamental volume. Well, on the weekly, it looks like shit. Look at that. Hold on, let's go to the daily again. So it's actually the most volume on it since this little fake out pump back in March of 22. So holy crap. Oh, wait, 22? Did I read that right? Oh, shit, I did. So almost 2 years ago. We haven't had this much volume in 2 years. Very important. It's time, y'all. I hope some of y'all took advantage of some of these setups. And they're not all done. There's a lot of them that look like this that haven't pumped yet. And literally the only thing that really has to happen is Bitcoin needs to stay bid above 48, and these need to just keep building their structure. Obviously, if it keeps, breaking structure while Bitcoin's up, that's a garbage ass coin. But if it's holding structure like we are seeing here, sexy time. Above 980, let's go. Osmos is kind of just chilling. Why isn't Osmos playing the game? I kind of like this chart, though. Easy risk management, pretty much right here at about 150. As long as we're above 150, which is only 10 cents from here. So you're talking less than 10%, man. Single-digit percent risk, which is nothing in crypto. You're talking into just the previous all-time high. That's a over 3-to-1 3 to 5 to 1, kind of depending where you're at, probably. And if that pumps, I mean, this thing could probably go. Let's see. Let's look back at the chart. Mega resistance at like 420. No, it's a little higher. It's at like 550. Let's actually look at the cheat code on this one real quick. I'm just curious. Oh, it's way down here at 50. Okay. And then there's nothing. Look at this, right where all this wickage is at about 220. So 220 is the line. We're actually going to go ahead and mark that with the a horizontal. 222. Close is close enough. We're going to mark that biatch right there. And as long as we're holding the bottom end of this at 150, man, perfect. See, I call it the cheat code because it makes it easier to look at the chart and see major resistance or support levels. And after you've looked at charts and done analysis long enough, you can pretty much, where those nodes are going to be, these volume nodes over here on volume profile. But yeah, just kind of a little tidbit there. Anyway, very nice on that. Let's zoom back out. Hold up. Ton time. Let's go, Ton. Look at this, bouncing beautifully off of our horizontal, the 200. Super sexy, off of the freaking vol flash. I mean, it doesn't get much more better than this for low risk entry longs, man. Like we were talking about last week. I mean, you can't beat this shit. When it was down here, you're like, oh, 4% risk max. Oh, damn. And with all this structure and how it's built, beautiful. This thing looks like it probably does want to go to maybe 240 to 260, and it's still in the range, so we can't get too excited until it does break range. Matic has a funky looking crown pattern over here. Regardless of that, it looks very good above upper 80s. Let's go to the weekly. Well, we are kind of attempting to break the trend right here. And what I'm looking at is this, even though it's only, oh, actually, no, that's pretty legit. I thought it was going to be a little bit deeper than that before I drew it. Let's see. No, this is pretty good. So above mid 80s, as long as it does that, let's get it in. Let's go to ES. The ES is bumping up against the bottom of this trend line. It's really trying to get up over this. If it does, like we talked about Monday, maybe Wednesday, I don't know, earlier in the week, I mean, that's going to be uber bullish, as this is the low from the fall of October 2022. And the next target on this is 52.5-ish, roughly. So it's crazy. Everyone's still, oh, it's so bearish. Well, yeah, not yet. Maybe there's some messed up shit underneath the surfaces, but don't forget, the market is not the economy. It is not the same thing. It's a tough one to think because every news and I think all the brainwashing and stuff, they try to correlate the two, but they're not correlated, man. Very, very loosely correlated. Mostly the market just cares about what the Fed rate's going to be at. Unfortunately, I don't even want to say that really, but it is kind of what it is. They really set the tone for how capital is used and all that kind of crap. So blah. Moving on. We don't want to talk about that or politics or crap like that. We just want to talk about charts. So it looks very good. If we can clear about 50, 70, I would look for that target to get hit at 52.25. The one thing that would be concerning is if we started losing like 4,900, we probably are going to sell off another couple hundred points. And then ultimate long-term support is at the lower 4,700 handle. All right, let's see. NASDAQ, are we getting some exhaustion? Yeah, we're getting a little bit of exhaustion on the oscillators. Let's go to the week. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, not too shabby, but kind of struggling. We already are pretty much at the target here. Yeah, I know it's like 500 points away, but I mean, that ain't really shit. But it is getting above the trend line and comfortably attempting to do so over the last week. That is pretty interesting. If this week closes strong today, pretty much anything above like 17, about where it is now or higher, it does look pretty good. I do see a little bit of exhaustion, though, creeping in on the 3-hour. You can see the bears are getting up above in the power zone a couple of times now for a sustainable amount of time. So that's a little slightly concerning as we come up against this trend line and major resistance. But, until 17.5 gets taken out, you don't want to overthink it too much, right? The Dow. Oh, the Dow saying suck it. Look at this little sell off. Everyone's freaking out. Yeah, CPI. Man, look where it goes. Major support and freaking bounce. It doesn't matter, y'all. News is stupid. 98% of the time, it's irrelevant, right? Of course, there's one offs. Like a good example, I guess, recently would be XMR. They delisted it off some exchanges again, and everybody crapped their pants and got pissed, and it sold off 40%. And that wasn't particularly put onto the chart. So, yes, of course, it does happen every once in a while, but for the vast majority of the time, news is already priced into the chart. So, don't forget that. Makes it so much easier, too. And you don't have to read articles and pretend like you care about all that stuff. And it just pisses you off too. And you're like, oh God, they did this, blah, blah, blah. Whatever flavor you are, you're mad about something. You know what I'm saying? He bought some shop. Ooh, we'll go look at it here in 1 second. Man, yeah, there's some good little shit stocks, instead not shit coins, but shit stocks in the mix here that have been pumping real hard. Oh, Russell is actually looking pretty damn sexy. Beautiful chart above about 2040-ish, but does need to get comfortably above 2065 or so. Let's see what the weekly looks like. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I like this. And you can see my little chart. I'm leaving this on because by the apex or by towards the end of this year, I really do believe we're seeing one of these extremes, 17 up, 17 down. Hey, maybe it'll be so crazy we see both sides. That happens every once in a while. If y'all remember the Trump election, the last time it happened, it was like huge sell-off overnight, almost 5% right after the initial, news he won. And then after that, that was literally the best buying opportunity. And I don't think it retested that even still to today. It just kept freaking pumping. It was just like, oh my God, Trump's going to get in. And I hate all of the politicians. I'm apolitical, but it's just like, oh, he's going to get in, freak out. And then it was like, oh, just kidding. Let's rip everyone's face off. Beautiful Dow. The trannies look great above 15.5. Saying that sometimes just makes me laugh. DAX also looks very good. Love to see this having continuation. Beautiful chart above pretty much about 16.9. Oh, yeah, you already know it's that. Oh, look at that. VVIX, everything smashed on. Nope, it's time to moon. Nope, go down, VIX. You got to be a bitch now. We finally did break this trend line that had been established for a long time, all the way back since 2018. Funny enough, actually, off of this, where this low is, 2017 was the lowest record volatility on, the words again. Words are hard. 2017 is the lowest record volatility period, or volatility on record. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? It's not even Monday. What's up, Casey Lewis? So funny that's the base of it. My point that I want to make is that's the base where it started off the lowest ever, and now we're breaking that trend line. So maybe it's time for moon mode for a while. Let's go to Earl. What's Earl doing? Looking flat. Hold up. Come on, auto. There we go. Oil is really ping-ponging between 72 and 78 the last few weeks, sorry. Just ping-ponging. But it does look pretty damn sexy, riding up this trend line, probably face breakdown. Oh my God. False breakdown. But it, like XRP had the higher lows in structure. So don't forget, we're all watching the same movie. And look where this doji closed. And we were talking about that that week too, that man, this could be a real good moonshots section, closing right on the bottom end of that blue box. Beautiful. Nat gas, let's look at something not beautiful. Oh shit, it's not getting cold ever again. We're going to zero pretty much. Dude, this is nasty. Good for your bill at your house though if you're on nat gas, so that's cool. Bonds struggling, dude. This is the biggest concern about the bulls right now. We got, as soon as we cross Okay, man. Shit, have I been taking vodka shots already this morning? What the hell's going on? Anyway, I definitely haven't been, just joshing, but yeah, so when we broke 420 immediately the market sold off. But look what we're doing. We're actually setting up the daily to have Chrono Cross next week on the EMAs, and this is pretty serious, man. This is the biggest concern I have for the bulls in traditional markets, and why I'm a little bit cautious Definitely not trying to get long at the tops. That's for sure. I'm not buying ES up here, dude. Right? Like I'm not buying. You had plenty of time to buy this shit. Like why would you buy it right now, but you didn't buy it on this breakout of all-time highs? Oh, you want to buy it now? Nah, I don't think so. Anyway, moving on. TNX, man. If that goes back under 420, then we can probably look for mega rallies. But right now, man, yeah, that caution is warranted for sure. Dixie, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful above 104. It looks so good above 104. Does have resistance at that 105 half, so same shit, different chart. Gold bouncing nicely off 2K. Look at that. Respecting the level one more again. Now, it does have a funky ass little pattern up here. Let's jump out to the weekly because what the hell, man? Yeah, ain't really shit here. As long as it's above 2K, it's still bullish. But come on, man, make a higher high. What is this crap? Higher, lower high, lower high, lower high. And we did technically make a lower low right here. So bulls definitely need to step up in the next month or so. Beautiful. Here we go. Speaking of stepping up, silver breaking down, bouncing off that 2250 area. One mo again. How many times is that? Like 600, it looks like. And so this is pretty damn sexy time. Definitely needs to get over 2420 though for longer term bull action. So interesting though that silver's pumping hard right there. Let's see, platinum's not over 950 yet. As soon as it is, we can start talking about longs there. Palladium needs to get over pretty much 1,000. Same shit there. All right, let's go look at this shop ticker for you, Hellbound. He said he bought at what, you bought down here? No, I'm just kidding. You need a shot then? Yeah, maybe, man. That's how you got to start off your trading morning. It's the best way. No, just kidding. Just kidding, guys. No, vodka is dangerous for me. I can just drink it and not get hangovers. Although now that I'm a little bit older, that's probably not the case. But I don't drink that much anymore. So, all right, let's go. Hey, Mohammed, nice to see you in here. Awesome. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for typing something in the troll box. We'll go check that out here momentarily. Oh, I saw you sub fairly recently too, so that's awesome that you're participating. Much love, my friend. Shop at $80. Let's go. Oh, beautiful. That's a good entry, man. A little retrace here. Now we got earnings out the way too. Oh, wait, did they miss earnings? No, they didn't, and they still sold off. Well, that's cool. See, that's why it doesn't really matter. You never know how the market's going to take it or what they're going to say in the conference call. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Looks very sexy above. Oh shit! Hold on now. Okay. So I know this candle's green on this because I have a special algo painted thing on here. But man, if this closes like this, that is an engulfing tweezer top on a weekly. And that's not the best candle setup for continuation. So we do have about 4 hours before that to close. If it does, like so within, 10 minutes of the bell, if this is kind of closing like that, might be a little cautious about that entry. I don't know what your stop loss is, but for me, if I was entering in right about here, about $80 where you did, I would stop out probably at about 75-ish, something like that. Because we don't have any momentum really. It's very neutral and all that. And this weekly candle is probably the biggest concern, especially on the first attempt over the 200. You get an open and close above it, and immediately the next week is engulfing, rejecting that price. That is not the sexiest setup for price action. And this probably is at like a 618 area too. It looks like, yeah, right around the 618 too. So, yeah, okay. So I kind of liked it initially, but after looking at the higher time frames, I would just make sure you adhere and keep a good stop on this because if it loses like mid 70s, 77 or so, it could easily go to like mid 60s. Alrighty, let's see. Red Bull and vodka. Woohoo! Fuck coffee. Tight stop loss. There you go. Okay, cool. That's what I figured. I like most of your setups in here too. So, ABBV. Let's go, Moonin. You've been in this one, right? I think. Or did you just get in? Entry at once. Oh, you just got in. Stop. 188. Boom. Yep. Like it. Yeah, my buddies are all like, "Oh, the market, everything is down." I think you commented on this, Casey, the other day, and it's just like, dude, there's so many charts at all-time highs right now. And I was thinking about you actually because you post a lot of them in here, and they're just like, "No, it's trash. Look at this chart. It's crappy." Or this one, and I'm like, "Well, how about all of these other charts?" Oh well, duh. It doesn't mean it can't get bearish or we're euphoric and it's crashing at some point in the year. But dude, who that's how those guys make money, like Jim Rickards and the Stansberry guys and the Rogue dudes and the infinite newsletters. They're always doom and glooming because that's what fucking people click on. That's what sells shit. It's just drama, man. It's really all it is. Or what's the other guy's name? I've read almost all of their shit over the last 10 years, and I don't really read any newsletters now because I just don't really care about fundamentals and stuff. I just like to look at the chart, but they just all doom and gloom, gold 5,000 by the end of the year. I'm like, dude, you've been saying that shit for freaking 35, 40 years, dude. Like, what the hell? I guess you'll be right eventually. I called the '08 bubble and '06, and it's like, well, how many times did you call it before that? I don't think people realize that the newsletter business is like that. If you read all of them, they have bullish articles and bearish, so then they always can reference later into the future that they were correct to get more subs, blah blah blah. It's kind of a hustle, man, really. That's why when I talked about trying to monetize or trying to grow the channel or figure out other ideas, I didn't really want to do newsletter stuff, and that doesn't mean that it can't be valuable or whatever, but I guess I'm a little sour on it. All right, sorry that I just kind of went on I kind of went on a little tangent there, my bad. No, but ABV looks really good above about 174-ish, something like that. You got 170. That's good. That's good. Michael Burry. Yeah, Michael Burry's solid. He might be the only one. Muhammad. All right, we'll throw yours in there real quick. Muhammad, what is this? Is that a energy web token, huh? We'll just pull it up on KuCoin. Hey, look at this. It hasn't pumped yet. Okay. You might have came up with something here, man. Let's see. Let's go to a different one. I just want to make sure we got CoinX. We're on KuCoin. Let's go to CoinX. Okay, so it hasn't been on that one. Let's go to. Well, I appreciate you actually saying that, Hellbound. Now I'm kind of like chewing on that for a second in the back of my mind. It's like, yeah, there are still good dudes out there, but they're just kind of, I guess, like most stuff, they're lost in the garbage or something like, I don't know, whatever. I'm kind of thinking out loud now. Let's see. Let's go to Energy Web Token. Okay, so they've had it the whole time, it looks like, on Gate.io, which makes sense because they kind of just list anything. They're list for hire or hire for list. I don't know. Now this one is interesting though because it hasn't pumped. So I actually kind of like this for a little bit higher risk play. And as long as it's holding about 210, 220, shit, this could be a moonshot. And I mean, you got $3 as probably the target on this. A lot of resistance at $3 though. So not too bad, man. That's actually one that I have never heard of and actually has a pretty good chance of making some runs. Nicely found, Mohammed. Appreciate that. All right, back to the APH. What's APH doing? Oh, look, another one at all-time highs, which never exists right now, ever, according to all the doomers. Anyway, it looks real good, above about $100, roughly. Yep, $100 on the weekly. How about the monthly? $100 on the monthly. Hundo's a nice round number, easy to remember. So as long as it's above that, this actually looks pretty good. And we're in price discovery. Let's see. We don't really have much to pull fibs off of, except this major structure, but that's kind of late. And we're probably already at the 1618. Yeah, so we're already there. Or just shy of it, whatever, like 108, 110. Yeah, after that's like 150. So I mean, I know that's real aggressive, but blue sky breakout, you never know what the hell it could do. What you got on there? 106 with the target of 140. All right, yeah. I mean, I can't hate on that one. 88's a little further than I would go, but I see what you're doing, though. You're getting the setup on all this. So I can't hate on that one. That's decent. Not too shabby. Oh, you're telling the. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I crossed Michael Burry. He's always telling. Yeah, yeah, Michael Burry. That's correct. My bad. Yeah, sell, sell, sell. The one thing I do like about Burry though is he was saying about water stocks way back in the day. I think they actually put that in at the end of the movie, the Big Short movie that they did. And holy crap, dude. And water stocks are actually pretty awesome investments over the long haul. We've talked about this on the channel a few times. There's some that have been around the 70s and they just go up and to the right. It's kind of crazy. No, but yeah, Michael Burry definitely does that. He's not as bad as these other guys that I'm talking about. And he isn't the one I was thinking about either. Man, what the hell is his name? It's going to bother me. I'll think of it here in a little bit. He always talks about demographics. That's what I remember him about. I actually went to when I was first getting into trading. He had a conference here. I'm in Austin, and he goes, "Oh, I got what is he called? The Irrational Economic Summit." And it's like, "Oh, bearish everything," and just the market just fucking rallied for like 3 years after that. I was like, "God damn it!" It's like you fucking assholes. All right, but again, it makes clicks. You can't be mad at them for people being idiots. You know, I mean, you can try to be mad at them maybe for not educating people better, but I mean, whatever, it is what it is. Let's see. Oh man, another one at all-time highs. How weird. How weird. Bluebird, what do they do? Never heard of them. $1 billion market cap. They're making money, slowly growing too. That's cool. Oh, excuse me, guys. Bluebird school buses. Bluebird, the school bus company. Duh. Okay. Above 28, super sexy chart. I mean, this is badass. Look at all this volume too right here on this breakout. Super sexy EMAs. I mean, everything looks really good on this above about 28 to 29 bucks. And let's pull some fib on this biatch. Let's see here. We go like this. If we pull deep fib, 66-ish is the further fib. I would probably be a little more conservative on this one, though, and kind of take it because these are kind of little outliers that didn't last too long. You can see over here and over here. So I'm going to use kind of about split that difference at the gap. So about 50 to 60 bucks is kind of the target on this. Let's see. And what do you got on it? He's got, oh, look at that. Looking for 47.50. And at 27, money. God, man, that boy Casey and me be thinking alike there. I like it. They build damn buses. I should know that. My kid's in school, although he doesn't ride the bus yet. He's still young. But anyway, moving on to what's your next one? BL. Wait, we just did that one. Let's go to BRK. Oh, is that some Berkshire crap? The best investor in the world. Oh, yeah, I guess he is. Up and to the right since 1996. He's just been killing it. Very nice. He's got friends in high places. Getting a little aggressive here, though. Wow, what the heck? Oh, that's only 10%. Okay, so above 369. Looks very good. Longer term, maybe this little cluster here. I think we looked at this not too long ago. 380. It looks pretty good. It does have some earnings coming up next week, so be mindful of that. And it is on Monday. Yeah, on Monday. It doesn't show if it's before or after the bell. But let's see. What is your target on that? Long at 408. So you haven't hit your entry yet. And 391. Okay. Yeah, I like that one. That's pretty good. The only thing I don't like about it, I'd probably wait for earnings to come. And I know you're not in the trade yet because you're waiting for 408. So maybe you get that with the earnings move. But even with earnings so close, I'd probably be patient, even if it tagged 108, maybe for the rest of that week to kind of see how it closes out. I think some of the other ones you mentioned are a little bit more better. CBZ. Holy crap, CBiz. What are you doing? Man, what do they even do? They're starting to lose money. I see that. Uh-oh. Let's see. Financial insurance, blah, 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 blah. Okay, just kind of curious what that is. A lot of insurance game. Holy shit. Up and to the right. This bitch only had a little bit of stall before going into, a lot of bit of stall, actually. Sorry, this has been around longer than I thought. Oh, holy crap. Since mid-90s? Let's go to a monthly chart because we don't get to look at those all the time. Holy shnikes, man. Since 2012, it's just been saying, suck it. with only a couple little sell-offs. There's one for 20%. Like, that's it. Maybe with the tail, it's like 30, 40. But that's it. And all of this, pretty impressive chart there, CBZ. Now, am I going to buy up here? Yeah, probably not. What's your target on here? Long at 70. So you already in this. Very nice, dude. Okay, oh shit, you're not that far away from your target already. Fuck yeah, dude. Nice. Very sexy above about 66. Below that, looks like we just did have earnings too, so you don't have to worry about that. That's nice. But above 66 looks very good. Can't be mad about that. And that's your stop too. Boom, money. Money, bros. Love it. Good shit, dude. Thank you. Thank you for your participation there. Also to you, Muhammad, as well, and Mr. Hellbound Buick. I actually got my Thunderbird at the auction right now, Mr. Buick. I got a 66 T-Bird that I'm running tomorrow. See maybe what we can get for it. You'd probably enjoy that one. Sexy car there. All right, let's go to the minor index because we got to look that up. You know what I'm saying? All right, what are we doing? Hey, weekly open and close above this. Oh, don't be getting weak towards the end, though. Weak towards the end of the week. We don't want this weekly to close below 795. That would suck. Yeah, we definitely don't want that. Let's see. Major resistance at 1,000. I mean, so it's still building pretty damn well, to be fair. So don't break below 7. We can start doing that. Might have to be a little cautious on Mama Bear. But that's not happening yet, so we don't have to care. Everything else looks fine. Let's see. Let's go look at NVIDIA because it doesn't care about anything except going up. My friend sent me a post the other day. It was like a meme saying that, which one was it? Intel, I think, in the dot-com bubble did 1,700% before it rolled over, and we're like about at the same percent now for NVIDIA in the same cycle. I'm not sure if they curve fitted that a little bit, but it's just kind of funny. And the guy that sent it to me, I take with all the shit he sends me with lots of salt grains because he's very doomy and everything sucks, and he wouldn't long anything, and he got his face ripped off earlier last year and late last year. Just freaking short. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing, bro? Like, well, the fundamentals are saying this. So who cares? Fundamentals ain't been right for a long time, dude. And that's my opinion, of course. I know that's a heated discussion, fundies versus TA. And I mean, all right, let me rephrase that a little bit. It's not that they don't matter. Of course they do if you make money and stuff like that. I guess my take on it is, and I think some of y'all in here right now are in the same boat, is all that shit's built into this beautiful chart. You don't have to fucking go read earnings and all this other crap, whatever. Who cares? Now, if you make money that way and it works for you, hey, that's awesome, dude. Fuck yeah, skin the cat that way. But for me personally, I just like to remove the noise, as much noise as possible. All right, let's see. Let's go look at some clown stocks, like some of these old school memers, like Hood is still pumping. Beautiful. Hood does have an awesome chart, though, to be fair. We kind of make fun of Hood a little bit, but I like to trade whatever chart looks good, and this one looks pretty good in the Hood, above about 1250. Tesla is getting back over 200. That's interesting because that's kind of its pivot area, like around 200, but it is below the trend line. Look at this, lower highs, lower lows. Tesla fanboys are not very happy right now. Worst case scenario for this is a gap fill and then roll over. So big test coming up for Tesla and Mr. Elon in the next month or so as we get squeezed by this trend line into the horizontal. So pretty interesting there. And if we go to Fizz, look at that. It started. I missed it. I was talking about buying this one. Just totally forgot. Been spaced out with some. Well, and you can't buy everything, but just had some weird shit happen with some family things. But whatever. That's nor here nor there. Very beautiful. Hopefully some of y'all caught a little bit of this early move, but it still looks very bullish, about $48. Sexy time. And I think that's it, y'all. I think I'm gonna wrap this bitch up. It's already been an hour. What else do we want to look at? Anything real quick? Hi, bro. Anything else? Oh, WM. We'll do one more. You're very welcome, dude. Let's see. WM, Waste Management. Oh, you up in that one already? Oh, shit, boy. Nice, dude. Looks like the earnings loved it. The market loved that. Shiite. Entry at 201. So you're just now getting in 184. Just below. That's a little further. I mean, I would just stop out at this gap, the bottom of this gap. But, whatever. It's $4 on $200-ish stock. That doesn't really mean shit. Close is close enough. Yeah, I mean, this one is beast mode, dude. People got trash. They got trash to take out, and we got more trash in our throwaway consumer society now, where everything is throwaway. Your car, fucking, it's crazy. Anyway, it looks very, very sexy though above this little gap right here. Don't see any reason why this couldn't just have some continuation. Might need a little consolidation though, as we kind of get a little excited. But hey, there is a pattern called a gap and go. When you gap up in all-time highs like this, they generally does get continuation. So I do like that one. Berkshire and that other one were probably my least favorite. Very nice, sir. All right, let's see. One more thing I wanted to bring up was, they did fix the hash ribbon thing. So let's pull that up real quick. Because I don't know, the data feed the guy said was broken. So I'll show you the two different ones. So you can see this one's fixed. See this one on the top? The data got broked. And so I found an updated one here. And this one is by Capriole Investments. So shout out to them. I don't know them. This is free. So I don't know. I'm just saying shout out because I appreciate people building stuff in the community for all of us to use. That's great. And so you can see it's pretty much the same. I noticed there's a little bit difference in the buy signals where they're plotted, but it looks to be like 99% the same one. So that's cool that we found an updated one for that. We're just going to make this one really tiny for now, just because I want to see how if it does come back a reference. And this one was by, who was this one by? It was by nobody, just by hash ribbons. Cool. So that's back up. If y'all are curious about that. All right, let's see. Let's go to here. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's leave that. Do we need to look at the notification? Oh, we got a sub. What's up, MHD 1997 KI? Appreciate the follow, man. Thank you very much. Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos, my friend. We talk about charts. Put it in the troll box. Send me DMs. I'll put them on the chart on the next stream in case it's not live. That's another thing. If you want me to look at something and maybe you can't watch exactly when I'm on, if you DM me, I will add it to the list, and then you can just come back later at your leisure and see what I said about it. If it's trash or if it's epic. IPO looks like it wants to get epic, but we don't care about that. We don't want to look at that. I'm going to look at meme stocks real fast because I'm going to look at the Nokia, because I think Nokia is a super sexy little setup right here above this 340 area. Pretty nice. And what was the other one I want to look at? Oh, yeah, BlackBerry. I really want to buy some BlackBerry. I know I've talked about it for the last month or so, and I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but it's close. You get some call spreads or something going on this thing, especially if we go into uber bullish mode. But right now, it's whatever. I'm just sitting on my hands. And if I miss it, hey, it is what it is. Opportunity is infinite. Your capital is finite. Do not forget that. Don't get mad if you ever miss something. Who cares, man? There's another one around the corner. Oh, you know what we should look at is exchange tokens. Let's look at those real quick, because these are the guys, and these aren't all of them. If you have some I should add to this list, please let me know. Ooh, KuCoin. How's KuCoin not pumped? Look at this. Hey, there's maybe a sleeper. Airbnb's already taken off. Airbnb, oh my God. Whoops. Oops-a daisy. B&B. Maybe Airbnb will make their own coin someday too. Uniswap pumping. Okay, so we kind of missed that one. Looks like KCS hasn't pumped. Ooh, Crow. Kronos is looking kind of good above 8.5 cents. Ooh, this one. I like this one right here. Probably the best. Above 48.5. Looks uber sexy. Surprised the bulls are getting slapped a little bit today on this attempt of busting out. Looks like 55 ain't no joke. This bitch gets over 55, man. It's probably moonshotting to at least mid 60s and beyond. I would be not surprised at all. Oh man, Vita's still around. Look at this, pumping, looking pretty good. How about waves? Woo, waves, nice. I actually like this. Let's go to the weekly. Hold up. Maybe if I can do it right. Ooh, yeah, dude, this hasn't pumped at all. Ooh, this might be a sleeper. I need to put that on my watch list there. Oh, not the purple list. That's not the correct one. Ah, damn it. All right, VGX. Voyager's not. This one died. Nope. Don't care about that one. Probably should just take that off. Kyber Network. Interesting. Also, chart. Look at this. Has not pumped. Just consolidating the shit out of itself for over a year now. Interesting. Again, guys, as long as Bitcoin stays over 48, y'all know what time it is. And I'm going to end on that note. If it's above 48, it's party time for alts. And some of them take longer than others. Some aren't as hyped as others, whatever. But on long enough time span, they will get pumped. Now, will they pump as much as, Caspa and some of these other coins that have killed it recently? Yeah, probably not. But because those were like sub penny coins, so probably not. But they will probably pump to their ranges, and there's lots of opportunity in trading to be had right now. And so, go shopping out there, man. That's what I'm kind of doing. Just looking at shit coins. I'm glad we pulled this up because there's a couple nice ones on here. I'm actually going to add this to the list too. The Kyber, and then what was it? Okay Cupid. Oh god, yeah, right. If y'all remember that garbage ass app, that was one of the first dating apps, man. Those I don't use those; they're all trash. Such blah, gross. All right, let's not even go down that road. Uniswap. I'm sorry, Crow actually looks really sexy right here. Nice little kind of flag going. Looks bullish as hell above about 8 cents. So I'd say Crow, Waves, and KNC are pretty good exchange tokens. And I'm just going to say one thing on storage tokens real quick. I thought I was about to sign off, but I just can't do it, I guess, apparently. I do think that the file is another good one, potentially. Whoa, crap. Storage J, very nice. Because if people start building their applications and stuff onto the chains, we're going to need stuff like this, like Sia Coins, Solana, Filecoin, storage, because people are going to need libraries and stuff to reference if we want to build everything off chain. Because right now, like most stuff is still on servers, AWS, DigitalOcean, etc., stuff like that. And so they're building most of it on there and just referencing, and it's only like a small amount of crypto. So hopefully maybe in this next run and cycle, we can actually start getting registries and libraries and all that kind of stuff built on the chain. So we don't even need, AWS and other stuff like that. That would be kind of cool. But Storage J, this is actually a pretty sexy little chart right here. And SC's already pumping. Look at that. Speaking of pumping for storage coins, wee doggy. Look at this. Holy shit, this bitch is a freaking penny. Nasty. Inverted Bart right here. Over 1.4, 1.3 and a half. Looks uber sexy. This bitch has just been sideways as hell too. Look at this chart, man. Mega resistance at about 420, of course. So awesome. Anyway, there's some food for thought for you guys. I'm out of here. Bitcoin stay above 48K. A lot of those charts we just shared will come to fruition. And just this real quick, I just noticed to reiterate how badass the freaking vol flashes are. If you don't have this on your chart, I don't know what's wrong with you. It's free. You can just look up historical volatility. It basically creates the VIX sort of, and kind of like a Bollinger Band squeeze VIX calc. I don't know if that makes any sense to most of y'all, but it is kind of what it does. And this right here implies very, very low vol, and it puts a flash up, implying there's a large move coming soon. It is a directionless indicator, so you'll need to use structure and other things to at least give you a little bit of an advantage. And this thing, look at this, right before this damn pump happened. And it's free. I just want to mention how I talk about this indicator all the time. I think it's super, super important. It does take a long time to plot too. It's like 380 days or something like that. You can adjust that, but I like to keep it there. Got to go. See you later, Hellbound. Good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time, bud. All right. So see a coin. Look at that. Pump in your face. Anyway, it's time. It's ripe for coin hunting as long as Bitcoin's staying above that critical support at 48K. I'll reiterate that one more time before I sign off. Before I stand off. Wait, I don't know. And then Ethereum, same kind of line in the sand. It's a little bit deeper, I think, than this horizontal. Intermediate for short term, then yeah, definitely 27. But really, it's about like 26 flat because you got this nice little structure over here. That would be a nice little sine wave action for continuation. Anyway, much love, guys. I hope you all have an awesome weekend. I hope your week was great. You have a better weekend, actually. We'll say it twice, so you have the super best this weekend. Anyway, I'm signing off. I'm going to go tinker in the garage, get some shit done. Much love. Thanks for tuning in. This is No Noiz. I am Z-Rex. Peace.